Okay, we should be live-ish. Hey, Daladon, how you doing? I am slowly working my way out of the mountain where we killed Bahamut last time. We have all of the summons. We actually do have all of the songs. It's just arranged weird. But hopefully everyone is doing all right this fine day. As I am probably going to get a little bit murked by things. Back down to the old blood sugar from 6 years ago. Awesome. Congrats. I should probably try and get mine a little bit more under control, but I need to get back into my old routine, which was actually eating healthy each day. I have not been eating healthy lately. You're no longer dangerously high, patient. Now you're in get your shit together, patient. I think I might still be in just get your shit together stage, but I don't know for sure. It is probably less optimistic than I think I am about it, but that also involves going to the doctor and getting them to tell me. Which, considering where I live, is not always the simplest of things. Especially considering health insurance premiums currently. I don't have, it's kind of weird to call it, I don't have health insurance money. I could probably get a car, but I don't have health insurance money is the dumbest thing I've ever said. Oh, I hate that. Okay, though, you're not gonna lie. You achieved this by basically bought new and smaller plates, only allowed one portion, and swapped all candy and soda out with no sugar versions. I think the only thing that I'm gonna have trouble swapping out, because generally speaking, Despite what my family note, they're like, oh, they think that I eat as many sweets as them. Whenever they're eating like ice cream and candy bars and stuff like that, my downfall is going to be salt. Because I am a savory eater, not a sweet eater. Swapping is easier than boycotting? Touche. And we might do a little bit of grinding today. Goal is to beat the game today. Question is, what all do I need to grind out for that? And also, I'm very burpy today for some reason. I'm trying not to, but... As for salt, can some of it get swapped with soy? Sadly, not really. I mean, I guess some of it could, but I am... I am not as bad as I used to be about it. Like with fries and stuff, I'll put garlic on it instead of salt. And I'll do other seasonings instead of salt. Just add the flavor, but you do kind of need salt for some of the like moisture aspects and stuff. As far as meat, mostly I eat chicken and turkey these days. I did have roast the other day, but I have beef way less frequently now. I am much more of a chicken and turkey person, and I barely ate pork before, and I just don't now. You bought a whole lot of whole grain products today. You were so happy they got a new shape or flavor of pasta and whole grain. I'm a huge penne fan, so I'm kind of lucky in that regard. That's the one that they have like always in fiber and protein and all that stuff. I actually get the protein pasta because, funnily enough, the protein pasta of the pasta I buy has more fiber than the whole grain pasta that I buy here. Penne, gnocchi, and fusilini. Gnocchi, I thought was the potato one. But fusilini, we don't have fiber or protein of that here, sadly. I think I could get lasagna noodles, though, now that I think about it. I could make myself some high-fiber lasagna. They're like shell or croissant shape, you suppose? Oh, I know which ones you're talking about. I thought, yeah, I guess fusilini would be that. They call it spiral pasta here. For some reason, I was thinking fusilini was something else. But let's go get ourselves some gold, because I am going to need resources. Although, we could probably actually get a ways in. I don't know where the... Where is it hiding? There is a farmable enemy in the final area that we could go get a bunch of money and XP and ability points and kind of go through that. It is... kind of near the end, unfortunately. Movers. Yeah, we've got several bosses to deal with. I think Omega is optional. We're going to avoid the optional boss for now. But those and regular spaghetti. Fun fact. For some reason, this mention of spaghetti reminded me of it. For the longest time, when I was making like homemade chicken noodle soup and stuff like that, I would end up going into the store and getting, instead of, because this was back whenever egg noodles and stuff like kind of hard to come by here. At least where I lived at the time, because at the time I was in a bit of a food desert. But I used to get fettuccine noodles. and break those up and just make like Campbell's chicken noodle soup ripoff noodles with them. Rice and then barbecue pork tenderloin tonight. You paid like $4 for a single tenderloin. Ooh. And whole grain rice with vegetables and egg. Not quite fried rice, but hey, I like rice. So, but as far as rice goes, I've been kind of like on a quinoa kick of all things. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's do our save. This is going to be a walk. Question is, how prepared do I want to be for this? But yeah, the chicken soup that I used to make, it was chicken, just obviously because it's chicken noodle soup. It was chicken, jalapeno, celery, carrots. Sometimes I'd put potatoes in there. And then I seasoned it. It was usually either jalapenos or I would season it with cayenne. And then I'd, of course, use like garlic and all that other stuff as well. Reduced carb diet for you. You can have max 50 grams of carbs each day, 1/10 of a pound. That's like 4 or 5 sweet potatoes. 4 or 5 pounds of sweet potatoes. Jeez. Oh, you mean each meal? Okay. I was going to say, sweet potatoes should be high carb, but they're also kind of resistant starch, if I remember correctly. 4/5 of a pound. Okay. 80% of a pound. That's still a good sized sweet potato. But we actually need skills set up. Which is... You are fine on that one. You are fine on that one. I think we want to swap one of you off of time. Especially for the first boss. Because we need reflect. That said... That might work. So now you just have summons. That's why you get whole grain too. More filling, less carbs, so you're actually eating pasta bolognese instead of bolognese with pasta, if that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Another thing that I actually like to do, and this, it depends on what kind of Alfredo sauce you get. Most of it is usually fine for this, but get chicken, broccoli, and Alfredo sauce, and just don't even use pasta with it. And you can even add other veggies to it, and it's actually really good. It's one thing that a lot of people here don't do. I don't know how popular it is over there, but I was doing that for ages. Just have to make sure you get good broccoli, not... I've had some nasty broccoli over the years. But I think... Carbuncle there. I think this will be fine, right? Hardest part of eating a lot of Danish dishes is it involves breading the meat. See, I was about to say, we don't bread a lot of stuff here. The U.S. does because we fry shit like nobody's business. But I can't think of more than like maybe 3 or 4 times that I've actually bothered breading things. Oddly enough. Okay, so we have into the dead zone. Still so good. Nice shot. Broccoli is easily one of my favorite things. I just realized we don't have the ability to get hairpins on you. So you're just gonna fight for this round. We're gonna swap around our characters as soon as we get in there. And ice 3. Broccoli plus garlic plus roasted in a pan with a lid on top. Yes. Now, I do have to be careful eating too much broccoli, sadly, because I have the unfortunate reality of makes me gassy. I can only eat like one big, and I mean big, bowl of broccoli a day before it starts making me. Same thing for Brussels sprouts. I can only eat a few of those though. It's not a big bowl of them. Gassy's another people problem. Yes, usually. It is if I eat too much. It also happens with pepperoni sometimes. Like if it's really cheap pepperoni, it'll happen with it. I think there is, I'm trying to remember what it's called, but I can't remember it right now. But there's a few things that I eat where it can actually make me gassy enough that it actually causes pain rather than just foghorns. So I have to be a little bit cautious. If I get good pepperoni, I think it's the nitrites or something like that, I think is what I was told. I don't know. I'm feeling very dumb today, so I'm not super confident in the name of things. I always feel dumb after I've been like struggling with some coding stuff, and it turns out that I was approaching the problem from the wrong angle. Probably because nobody notates their code, so I can't figure out how they're actually doing it. Yes, I was dissecting some code to try and get like a little bit of someone's code to work with my bigger project. And that is one thing that is pissing me off a lot about Gen AI. Gen AI is not commenting its code, and people are using it and stuff. So it's like, oh god. Not only is it doing it worse, and less like more spaghetti codey, it's making it impossible to read because it doesn't tell you what the little function does. It's like, god damn it. Because for those of you wondering, I'm not experienced with JavaScript, and I'm trying to do stuff in JavaScript. I know C# and I know Perl. I don't know JavaScript. I also don't know the structure of Foundry, apparently, well enough to do proper mods yet. I'm working on it, though. I will eventually get there. If I can make StreamerBot do whatever I want, I can make Foundry do whatever I want. Oh, let's see. We were going to change our stuff around. Abilities. You do not have the ability to do that, so I'm going to get you back on throw. And you go to... You're going to go to summon. Hair ornament, black robe, protect ring. You are going to go to white mage and finish that off for this fight. Yeah, I don't like feeling dumb is the thing that kind of like irritates me. But it happens. I think it happens to everybody, sadly. Oh, and another thing that threw me off this morning is I spilled my water bottle on my other desk, thankfully, not this one. So I had to be cleaning that for a good chunk of the morning because it like dripped off the side. I had to move everything out. It's like, come on. I don't need this today. Okay, so we have plenty of that going on, equipment-wise. Everybody's good. You probably should be back to... Oh yeah, you can't actually equip the other stuff. We're going to go with healing staff on you, and we're going to go with... Magus on you? Since you're going to be summoning stuff? Okay. So we have the sand. Trying to remember which way we're supposed to go in here. Through the door and ride down. What? That is not where I should be in this. Then slides across from the path, gradually making your way across to the right side. Proceed through the door and ride down the chain. Okay. Oh no! Fights! I'm so afraid of them. Now, if only we had a weapon that did AoE. I don't think there is a weapon that does AoE. I know there's like throw things I can do, but I kind of wish there was a area of attack like weapon. Even if it's just like one version of it, that would make that ability so much better. Black magic, we will do Ice 3. Ow. Ow. We will probably get to see Odin, Phoenix, and Bahamut. Hopefully. We've seen everybody else. We also have Meteor. I'm gonna do a Meteor just to see what it looks like. Yeah, it's just random hits. Might as well just be doing the stabs. And yeah, I am going to try and get some of our finisher skills, because I might try out there's an optional boss here. There's a royal pain in the ass. Pain in the ass. Might consider trying him. Might do like a quick save so we can go back to it. But there. Well, anyhoozle. How is everybody else doing today? Now that I have gotten a little bit of my dumbs out. Doesn't help that I'm like mildly tired today too. I've been up for... Actually, I haven't been up that long. About 12, 15 hours. Somewhere in there. Actually, it would be... Let's see if I can find my clock. There it is. Very tiny text. It would be 13 and a half hours. Ta-da! So not that long. I think average day, if you're getting the proper amount of sleep, you should be up for 16 hours. That's assuming you go right to sleep. Which I know at least most of the regulars don't. Once excess obtains the void, our new world will emerge, one of darkness. Resemble that remark? Your interfering is over today. By the power of darkness, you die. In the end zone. And yes, we can just wander the frick back out too. Just hilarious to me. So there's the ether. Go right, and I think it's an elixir on the other side. Or is it a caught? Oh, you bastards attacking me from behind. Uncalled for. Ouch. I really wish it wouldn't have... Oh, bite me, game. Oh. For once, it didn't kill me. We'll throw another one. Trying to get to the spells so we can actually murder these guys. Or we can just do that. Yeah, most of the enemies here, not worth it. There is a pack of enemies near the end that I think gives us 100 and something. It's the only one that's higher than those urns in the game, so... white magic, Akura 3, Kiraga. But yeah, for me, generally speaking, I take a while to, one, get to sleep, and two, I take a while to wake up as well these days. For I am what is known as old. Just throwing all the lightning skills because why not? I'm just gonna ice to you, yeah. No reason for me to cast anything else. Also, some weird things have been going on Twitch lately. I've been getting a lot more errors while watching, so if the stream abruptly ends, refresh, it should still be there. Although I'm also seeing, as I look at the numbers, it is a lot more variable today. I am dropping down to about 4,000, and it's supposed to be at like 5,500 is the goal. Set to try and stay up near 5,500 to 6,000. Okay. That one was a cottage. No. I'm under attack. But yeah, as far as the plan for next week, the goal is pretty much going to be... Let's go ahead and kill these guys before I pull all the dumbs. But yeah, the goal for next week is going to be Diablo 2 in this slot, so we can get that stuff done. And then probably a week or two of that, and then we'll be back onto RPGs, like normal RPGs instead of action RPGs. With most likely it's looking like Shadow Hearts, but the Discord poll or people doing other polls on the channel might be able to influence that otherwise. We shall see. I also wonder if we use Telepo here, does it take us back to the beginning? Or does it kill us? Sorry. Or does it just say, we can't do this here? Whoopsie. But yeah, I've been going cross-eyed trying to figure out how to get something to work in Foundry, and there are two reasons I don't want to use the module that would just make it super easy to do it. One, I want to be able to distribute this in case anybody else wants to use the rule set that I'm using, which means I'd either have to include the module with it, which I really don't want to do, or I'd have to like recode it myself, which is something that I am considering. That's one reason I was looking through code for that. But that's not the one I was upset about, because the one I was upset about was a completely different part of the project. But the reason I don't want to include it is because it's AI generated content. There's a chunk of the code in there that's AI generated, and one that's not secure usually. Well, it's not going to be a big issue for something like this. Not something that I particularly enjoy doing that. And I'm also not pro AI. Okay, so we got the dark matter. We gotta go find a fork. I just find it kind of annoying to keep stumbling across more and more Gen AI stuff whenever it's not really necessary. And I have a feeling in the case of, oh, we should not have used fire there. But in the case of a lot of these things, it wouldn't even really be that necessary in general, because the sad reality is other people have done the same project without Gen AI. It's just the Gen AI one is burying it because it's more recent. I just need to find the old one, because I've seen posts for a similar module from, I want to say it was version 11 of Foundry, which would have been a few years ago. Which means there was a supported code base for it at one time. But I've only found mention of it. I haven't been able to find the actual fecking module because this other one keeps trumping all the frickin' Google searches. And they're called the same thing, so. Different creator, but called the same thing. Let's see. I'm gonna go with... I don't think we need to be swapping anything yet. Okay, so we go on the one on the right first. It's this item. And then we go for... left? We got several items we need to be grabbing here, by the way. So I'm kind of hopping around and checking stuff out. Okay, so here we have another fork. We want to take the right one to get a blood sword. I like blood swords. Blood swords are our friend. I think between the two of them, we could probably kill it, as long as Bart's actually hits all the... Nope, he didn't hit all of them. You bastard. Fine. Quack. Oh, that didn't kill them. Let's actually do a show-off. Let's see. Do we want Bahamut or do we want Odin? I'm gonna do Bahamut. No, they're targeting me. Mega Flare! I'm gonna chug my coffee real quick. I have a delivery today that's gonna be helpful for my lack of sleep. I have some chocolate-covered espresso beans coming, which I'm looking forward to because I love those things, and it's been a couple of years since I had them. If I eat them on stream, someone hold me accountable to not eat too many of them. I forget how many it is. Like, I think it's like 5 to 10 or something like that is an entire cup of coffee. They finally dropped down below 20 bucks. That's why I was like, ooh, yes. Because, yeah, at 20 bucks, they weren't worth it. But at, I think it's like 14 is how much I got the entire bag for. Absolutely worth. Okay, we've got 1806, blah, blah, blah. Not a lot of ability points from just the normal enemies here. We would actually be better off farming the freaking statues for it. That feels dirty to me. So dirty. So very dirty. Okay, so we got the other blood sword. Then I think this is going to be a familiar place. Yay, it is! Except we can get it to act. Okay, make your way up and out of town to find the forest. I do wonder. Oh, we can't play the piano. I actually don't think there's enemies in here. And no, we don't have a thief right now, so we can't see it. We'd be able to see it if we had a bear, though. Yeah, they're all frozen. That's what this door is. This door goes in the square hole. This block goes in the square hole. Do you know where the arch goes? That's right. The square hole. Okay. Tree and then yada 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 yada. Okay, so we exit the town. Let's of course do a quick save. Can we actually stay at the inn? Nope. I'm kind of surprised they don't just let you just... Oh, they're both just looking away. I'm kind of surprised they don't let you just lay in the beds and just go to sleep whenever it's in like a time freeze here. And then this should be... I'm trying to remember which of the meteorite sites this is. I think it's the original one. I could be misremembering. Fire skills, although I'm not sure if these guys are going to be prone to it or not. They are. We're not even going to have to use any mana on it. Stay along the lower wall, and along the way you will encounter 3 chests. The first has a ribbon, second has an enchanter, and the third has a power rod. We want to go left of that and stay along the lower wall. No! This will be our 4th ribbon. We could go quad ribbon now. I have a feeling this is going to actually heal the white flames, unfortunately. Adjusting the microphone. Nope, it didn't. That works out fine. Hopefully we'll get our 2 turns each before that guy gets a turn. He is problem. Although, not as much of a problem. Let's go with... Fire 2. I don't think we need anything more than that. I'm not even sure we actually needed Fire 2 instead of Fire 1. But I'd rather do that than risk him getting a hit on us and having to heal. Fights here are relatively easy. This should be our enchanter. Oh, what did we get? We got an ether. Yes. Dragoni Fang. Okay, so we need to go this way. Then we should hang out after the bottom wall, I'm guessing. I don't know. I really don't remember this area very much. Unfortunately. You can tell which one's the backliner. Jeez. Suppose... No, then we would lose S-Shot. Never mind. I was like, I suppose we could actually switch over to... dual wielding, but we'd only get 2 hits. We'd just get 2 really strong hits. So how many of you live on coffee and how many of you live on tea? How many of you are heathens that don't do caffeine? I don't trust you if you don't do caffeine. Well, let's see. Oh, wait. You're done with White Mage. I mean, I suppose it doesn't hurt to get you up to that, but I think I want you on this. We'll get a little bit closer, but we have to swap over it before we examine any holes. That sounds wrong. But freezing! Tea, you're a heathen in so many ways. See, I do both, but I am 100% more of a coffee person. We're gonna do you on. You're gonna swap over to that. You get Magus. You. Wonder, you're my wonder wand. Now the question is, milk and tea? I offend every British person by how I drink tea, by the way. Because believe it or not, the tea I drink is usually citrus and cold rather than hot. I do American tea. Oh, that's not much damage. Gestrex. Sounds vague. Vaguely threatening, in fact. Oh, we killed one of you. Aw, he didn't split up his hits. A black magic. Let's go with... I don't think we'll need a fire 3, but I'm going to just do it just in case. Huzzah! Yeah, that's more than enough to kill every last one of them. We are still going to gain quite a few levels here. I think they intended you to actually grind here in the OG game. Ow. That hurt. God, that probably didn't sound good on your ears either. Just whacked my knee. The, like, ever-living shit out of my knee. Our 4th ribbon has been obtained. We require additional ribbons. We'll figure out if this is 2 or 3. We require additional ribbons. Require additional Vespine gas. You must summon more overlords. I need to remember to make a thumbnail for today's video on the Let's Play Everything channel as well. Because unfortunately, I don't think I've made one. I've done everything else for it. I just haven't made the thumbnail. Let's see. What do we want to use against you? Let's go Fire 2. But yeah, might have actually even overamped today on caffeine, sadly, because I am on this is my 3rd cup of coffee today, which is way more than I usually do. More levels. Yay. Okay, what do I... Level 40 is not a good level to be on, though. Oh, no. Okay, so that's our power rod. That means we missed the enchanter, which is where? Where's the enchanter? And no, I don't mind using up all my elemental ones. They're not going to help us against the things that actually matter. If he hits, I don't think he's gonna hit everything. Nope. He left the jester alive. Why? Because he doesn't care. This next one is a reflect boss, by the way. I suppose we could go all wall rings on her. Then we wouldn't even have to worry about Carbies. Ooh, Arby's sounds good. I'm guessing the third one is just down here. Because there's an enchanter sword down here that I am wanting. Just because I want it doesn't mean I'm going to get it. And yay, we might actually... Oh, he could have taken out the moss fungus. You ass. But I like murdering the mossy ones. That brings me joy. Here's a question. If you and this is brought up by a D&D short. If you curse a mushroom, does that curse all the mushrooms? Because they're kind of like... They're one big organism, at least in the ways that we often consider them. They do communicate, like, through their parts? Or do you only curse, like, the visible part of the mushroom? Same for some trees. There are some trees that are sprouted from the same root. I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's one of the world's largest organisms. What type that have a... Depends if they're the type that have a root network. Yeah. Mega organisms. Mega Man. Oh. There it is. We got ourselves an enchanter. And I am not it. Okay, so we got that going along. Thin path at the lower right-hand corner. Where's our thin path? Also, I think I'm getting allergic to my freaking laundry detergent, sadly. That's always a fun thing to have. I have some hypoallergenic stuff as well, so maybe I should start using that. Yay! I'm surprised that was enough to kill the mushroom guy. Yeah, I am just contemplating skipping a lot of the side stuff on my D&D thing as well and just going with it. Okay, so we've got the tree with the hole. We're going to have to change up our stuff for that. We could... I think we are just going to go... all reflect. Because we have 4 wall rings, why not? Bonk. Bonk. Another bonk. And last but not least, bonk. Now we can probably do this one with impunity. Because this is going to be one sprite. I'm going to try and go around the optional boss here. Because I don't think we're quite ready for it. Hello. Surrounded by woods, may you rest in peace forever. Adjust my chair. Rah. I'm going to be adjusting a freaking lot today. Just as a heads up. We've got to fight a god. No, we got to fight a wood sprite. How you doing? Surprisingly accurate with our swings. I think that's going to be a problem, so we're just going to fight. Oh, okay. I mean, suck this. That's not as much damage as I had hoped. Let us do... I forget if Medio ignores Reflect or not. We're going to just do a summon. Bahamut, go! Oh no, she shelled up. She's got Protect as well. Whatever will I do besides just continue beating the living tar out of her? Ouch. Let's go Fire 3, maybe? I do miss some of these. Oh, that was not as much damage as I thought it would be. But I do miss it whenever some of these had the ability where if you bounce it off of 4 of your characters, it would hit the person 4 times. I don't even care if it does less damage. That makes me happier. And I'm not entirely sure why. It's a dopamine thing. Woo! Ability points! Yay. Yippee-ki-yay. And as far as what else I want to be going with here, we need to get up to level 6, I think, with them, or is it level 5? Until it shows level 6, yeah. We could max out Time Mage. I don't know which one actually gives us the most MP boost if we wanted to actually use any of those. Freelancer. Yeah, none of the mages really give us a good passive. Learning is the only passive we get from blue. Magic Shell from Mystic Knight. Yeah, none of the black, red, time, summoner, anything give us a good passive on bear. Oh yeah, we want to take off Reflect now. Okay, so abilities, magic. Let's do a cure first. Seriously, fine, we'll be okay. So equipment, instead of that, we're gonna go off of wall rings. Genji glove. I'm actually gonna give you shoes. Let's see. Do I actually want to do that? Yeah. Swap things up a little bit. I still need to cast an Odin. Just so we can see what it looks like. Because I don't remember what Odin even looks like in this. Throw lightning, I guess. Taking out the Oculus. This probably won't work on them. That was pathetic. Its own Odin. That was definitely not worth the mana. I think he has a few attacks he can do, though. That was probably just, you got shit attack. Enjoy. And yeah, we'll probably just go until we beat this. Final Fantasy V, that is. And then we'll take my nap after that. Yeah, lightning. Sibaridic. In other words, it's Shoat Jr. Bitch. Are you kidding me? That was bullshit. that was bullshit. Stay around 1 p.m. tomorrow. We shall have more infiltrating of the mascots. Ah. Mascot runs. We almost just game over there, by the way. So I should probably be doing this number a little bit more often. Prepare for more package theft. I say that now, and it's like all of a sudden I'm realizing I'm probably going to have to keep an eye out for package theft today. Not a common thing for me. Okay. This should be a coral ring. Ow. Prepare to... Final Fantasy, Prepare to Thieve Edition. Should I give Odin another chance? I'll give Odin another chance. Why not? Odin, show me... Oh, Venge Sword. Yay. Ta-da. Instant death. Yeah, the javelin, worthless. This, good. Okay, here is our save spot. Let us take advantage of it. Yeah, I don't think there's any more items there. Yeah, we just have item to taunt. Do I actually want to be fighting Omega? No. I don't think I could actually take Omega right now that I'm looking at it. But I think we only need the 1 tent at least. That's always a plus. Yeah, we have an ad in about 30 seconds as well, so... Get the Frosthaven... Okay. You got the Frosthaven removable stickers and quests from the Infinite Staircase book. Ooh. I had some people wanting me to play Frosthaven and Gloomhaven as well. As far as, like, the Vigi games. Oh, and it's this guy. Can I avoid you? Yes. Bye, Omega. You keep your fatty acids. This is going to be Apprehender, which is Book Mage. Okay. Right, open the book on the table in the room. I don't wanna. You can't make me. You're not my real dad. Friends and you do a little bit of RP when you do that game, but as you're currently playing a necromancer with a lot of skeletons you can't control, you're a little winded. So do we just burn this thing to kingdom come? I mean, you have that. And she has the one that boosts. Yeah, that's just gonna nuke it. We'll just kind of roll with it. We'll try and get samurai max out and all that stuff. Hello, bookworm. I never thought you'd make it this far, but in any case, you're finished. The instant you touched this book, you activated the dimension switch. You activated my trap card, Yugi! Ha ha! I believe in the heart of the cards. My grandfather's deck will save me. Throw fire skill. Ow, that hurts so bad. Probably should have gotten haste on what's her face. Far as what we should be doing for damage, I'm gonna do a Phoenix. Oh, I think this will still do damage. Bitch. Bitch. Here's my fire 3. Can you stop that? Time magic. Let's do... I'm gonna do a Meteor. Ta-da! Okay. Bart's gained a job level. He got katana. We got time 5. I teleported like 4 feet to attack you. That's like a lot of strategy games, sadly. Item, Maiden's Kiss. And we need some white magic, so... Or I could just use items. No, we're gonna use white magic. Job. Actually, what was the blue doing in here? I think that... Yeah. Ability. Swap you out for white for just a minute. No, I didn't want to... Oh, for God's sake. My brain is like addled today, so I'm just menuing like horribly. So hair ornament, black robe, protect ring, magic, white, cure 3, ability again, change back to black. Because we're back in black again. Air Orny, black, and protect. And Magus Rod. And winged shoes. There we go. Finally. Sorry, I'm having to stretch a little bit. Get the blood flow going. I know it'll get the blood flow going. I completely forgot. I have pedals. Pedals. There we go. And as far as maxing out Samurai, I think this is his less level, but it's 540 freaking points to do it. Time Mage is almost done on Reyna. She's got 85 left to go. Same for, I think that is the last one on Hunter as well. So we're getting close to having them maxed out too. So we'll have a decent final crew. I hope. From a 1,000 euro book. From out of the sky appeared Omega, the Heartless. Another followed whom was called the Dragon Lord. Yes, even those who wielded the 12 fabled weapons could not stand against them. Sleep deep in End Zone, where none may molest nor disturb their rest. Yes, let man speak not of them evermore. The Book of the Mage. When this magic stores power, it exposes itself for a moment. That is the secret of Gigaflare. Ooh, it's exposing itself. Oh my. I should actually, speaking of getting packaged, since I am easily distracted today, I should probably check one thing. I need to know when my package is arriving. Thankfully, you cannot see my screen. Har 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 har. It is. It's shipped. And it's being processed. Hopefully they try and deliver it, you know, at the cooler part of the day rather than the hotter part of the day. Otherwise, I'm going to end up with a coffee block rather than a thing that I'm actually desiring. Okay. Both invisible until you reach the door at the left side. Therefore, you shouldn't need a thief in your party to figure out where you're going. When you enter the castle, go left and through the door below to find a chest containing Thor's hammer. Okay. But I can't lift Thor's hammer. I am not a god or a demigod or Captain America. Bolt 3. Yeah, Medio. Oh, we actually get another set of winged shoes in there, too. You enter the castle, go left and through the side to the same position. The chest containing winged shoes. Yada, yada, yada. Only 5 ability points. You would think that enemies in the final dungeon would be worth a lot, or absolutely nothing. It depends on... But this one's just kind of like, these are normal enemies. Welcome to a normal thing. The hell are you talking about there, son? It ain't prudent. It's prude. Int. Do I actually just shoot you in the head? Sure, why not? Eat a bolt. We killed a dragon. It's a Dragon Avis. Oh, I think I remember the next boss. I looked down the page a little bit just now while we were like clearing out that fight. This fight can kiss my ass. Reason being, it's a roulette fight. Which means it is all in on luck. Hopefully there is a rest point. I don't think there is, though. It is kind of dirty that they had multiple bosses back to back in this one without save points between them. That is dirty. Yeah, it's not a problem. I should have done S-shot there. Why did I only attack once? It was faster. Speedrun strats. Parkour. That's bullshit. We have all the dragon fangs known to God as well. Kind of unfortunate. It puts us at 11. And we've sold probably 10 as well, because they're worth a pretty penny. Hopefully you got something good as your package. So I'm gonna have to probably ether before this fight, which is fine. We can afford it. I think this is the castle we're looking for. This is not the castle you're looking for. Your princess is in another castle. Princess, no! That's more what I'm talking about. Let's see if we actually get something fun with this. That is not fun, Reina. Why did you do such things as these? Why? Why you do such things as these? I'm gonna use this wand and cast a random spell, and it's always gonna be a healing spell or something useless. I think so far that wand has cast, I want to say, sleep, old, pure, and what was the other one it cast? It's just not casting the good stuff. Although old is not bad if it sticks. A potion on you. Ether. There. It's either or. This next one, if I remember correctly, is just a tanky boy. Okay, so we got into the castle. We should go left first. Hello, Iron Giant. Your legs are short. Oh, you've got some stubby-ass legs. Bite me. We'll do another bolt. Guy's expansive. You better have been worth it. You were not worth it. Ooh, a giant drink. Yay. Okay, so this will be Thor's. Wait a minute. Okay, go left and through the door below. Okay. I require Thor's hammer. And no, that is not a Skeletor impersonation. That is just me being a dumbass. And we are going to go Bolt 3. We're going to do a summon from Reina. Which is probably going to be Bahamut. Bahamut. Hey, Bills. Welcome to the stream. Sorry if I'm a little bit foggy today. It's one of those situations where switching over to the standing desk would be appropriate, but I'm not set up for that on streaming. If I can get this last little bit of asset work done, like the actual coding work done on Foundry, I can start doing those streams. Okay, we got those. Descend the stairs at the top. Don't go up, go down. Down is the way to go. I'm okay with this. It's okay. We're gonna need white magic and we're gonna need revival options as well. which is a little bit on the rough side, which means we'll probably have to change classes, yada, 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 yakety smackety. Your mother was a toaster. Whatever works for it. Man, I'm trying to think what I should have for breakfast later. Because after stream, I'm going to sleep. And then I'm going to wake up, make breakfast, and do some more recording. I'm actually behind on that, too. Ability. Do we want summon? Do we want... I don't think we need summon right away. I think white's going to be better. There's Wonder Wand. Hair ornament, black robe. Do have the winged shoes if we wanted haste on her. Go ribbon. There's no auto revive item, unfortunately. So you need to change abilities. Or change jobs. You're not going to be throwing much in this fight, so I think I will have you do summon. Goal is to get everyone to the end of this one alive. That way we can start finishing off some of these infernal bulletons. We could just run. You know what? I think we will. So long, farewell, and thanks for none of the fish. Ow. Ow. Can we run? Can I? Why can I not run? Frickin' hell. Yeah, we can't run. Wasn't letting me run. Gotta do this the hard way. And all of them are, okay, I was gonna say, if all of them hit the top guy, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm pissed. Okay, so bottom guy's dead. All that's left is the sword dancer. That was such a painful fight. I was just trying to run, and now we have two people at, like, single-digit life. Ferris is zombified. I don't think you get XP and stuff whenever you're zombie either. I might be thinking of a different Final Fantasy, though. Item. Let us go with a holy water. Yes. And then we will use them their potions. To get up to a reasonable amount of life. Could use a tonic for that last one. Ether. One there. We're actually surprisingly not out of mana. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing Shadow Hearts because I really do not remember much about it. Okay, so as far as the fight we want to do here. First, you must approach the lower left cell and battle the boss. Hello, how you doing there, tickle me butthead? Are you the holders of the crystal shards? Gotta love that the poll results this time are 33, 33, 30. There's also the poll on their YouTube channel. So it's Lufia. And the 3 that got voted for on Discord are not Shadow Hearts. Gotta love that. Shadow Hearts got the most vote on YouTube, by the way. I need to break it down to the exact number of votes by looking at the percent split, but yeah. Then you all die. This is the roulette boss. Oh, you still have countdown. Oh no, because it re-equipped stuff. You bastards. Yeah. Whip, why do you still have countdown? Oh yeah, because you have Hex Ring on. That would be why. Let us go with a protection ring. That should be good. And we don't want countdown in the middle of a freaking boss fight. Now you shall die, Senior Longbottom. Bolt 3. We're gonna go some holy. Some holy hell. Yeah, I think we might just want to do flare. Flare penetrates their magic defense a bit better. And you are going to keep doing Bahamut. We'll just use up your 2 uses of that. Why? Because we can. Hello, Bahamut. Nice. Flare. And I think I just hold down the button for win. What's our win condition? Cast shit. This guy has 27,000 life. Roughly. About 28, actually. So it's going to be 10 hits. Bitch. Wait a minute. It said you'll die in 30 seconds, did it not? And then it showed 15. Goodbye, senor. He's got quite the collar on him. Just a poof. Out to the side. I do like the enemy design for a good number of the enemies in this. Time 5. Brought to you by Nintendo. Do. Item. Yent. Not to be confused with Chaozu. Chaozu. I'm not a Pokemon. I'm Chaozu. Now, can we not get to those chests without fighting the crazies? Okay, let's go ahead and save. Oh, yeah, we do have to fight them. Hi! It's the Wizards! It's the wonderful Wizard of Oz, because all of the horrible things they does. This should kill him, right? I don't think I'm going to have to bother using Ferris's Bahamut. Renee Royt's true form. It's a dragon! Yeah, and I should be able to just do this by holding down the button. Not have to think about anything the enemies do. Not have to worry about how they're looking at me. Not even really have to look at the screen, hopefully. That would actually be a challenge. Do the entire Final Fantasy V speedrun blindfolded. Eyes closed, darkness on the outside and the inside. Wonder how feasible that'd be. I haven't actually been paying close enough attention to the audio design to see for sure. I think there's a number of them that are possible, and there are zeroing spots as well that you could do. And if you just memorized how you're going to do a path, I guess that would be fine. And these wizards might actually get us done with Sparky over there. Yeah, it's literally just sit and wait for this to go. Don't even look, because if we look, well, then we're not gonna die to something stupid. Of course, I have to be careful. If I stop talking for a while resting my eyes while fighting these guys, we're gonna be in a bit of a situation. Because none of you can make a noise to wake me up, because I don't have alerts on. And you're just gonna hear me going in my chair, probably. Although I don't think anyone heard me last time I did fall asleep in my chair. That was last Sunday. I fell asleep. It was after the D&D session. I was sitting there, we were chatting it up. And I was like, oh, I'm just going to rest my eyes a little bit. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I was not fine. I was propped up like Weekend at Bernie's style. Just in my chair. Boom, 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 boom. We got an item. I didn't even see what it was. It was a dragon fang. Oh yeah, we're just gonna. Of course, we're gonna keep getting dragon fangs from these. Stretch. Alzorath, reveal your true form to me, child. I'm not sure what Jura Avis even stands for, by the way. Saves your ass? Yeah, the enemies here, they're gonna be kind of tough, but as far as like fighting actual X death, we should all just be on bear for that. I don't know if I'm gonna bother with any of the optionalities. We're gonna have to heal from that. Wing edge. Living on the edge of a wing. Oh, and we got level 6 on somebody. Which is very, very nice. I don't remember what red shoes in this do either, sadly. Oh, and you already got master. Oops. What other job did we want you on? Samurai as well, maybe? Yes? S-shot and... you're on assassin. Okay. We still have quite a ways to go on the other samurai. Just a second. Itchy a little bit. Like I said, I think my... whatchamacallit. Not body wash, laundry detergent. Is evoking a mild allergic reaction. Kinda sucks. Okay, as far as equipment goes, Yeah, you're fine on Genji. Could do... No, we'll stick with the same options. We'll just have to readjust his for one fight. He'll do more damage. I think this will be fine, right? Crystal Shield is 45% block, oddly enough. Genji Glove, maybe? Or do we go Protect Ring? Yeah, Ice Shield is only 40%. I wonder why it auto goes to that instead of the Crystal Shield. Like, it went to Ice Shield for him, but it auto went to Crystal Shield for you. Is that just higher stats? No, it's higher magic defense, but not too concerned about that. I think this works. Right? Am I getting messages? It's the time of day. All of the spam bots. Yeah, they're like, do you want an inspection? Do you want all this? No, I don't. I didn't reply to you the other 97 times you messaged. Bugger off. Okay, so we got red shoes. What do red shoes do? Now we gotta find the red shoes. There's Chicken Knife. There's Fire Butte. Where is... Red shoes, red shoes. I actually wonder if you have to get all of these to do this or not. So it's going to be down here in this section. There they are. Thornlid, Hexmail, Hex Ring, yada, yada, yada. Red shoes. What do red shoes do? They're only equipable on the dancer. So, probably something for them? Question mark? I do not know. Do either of you have white magic? Yes, you do. Yeah, we'll probably go back down to the left and save as well in a little bit. Okay, let's go and whack you guys. Flare. We'll do an S shot on Ferris as well. Come on, White Holy. And yeah, if you do enough damage, they transform into the dragons. I don't think it's a timer based or a turn based or anything like that. I think it is literally just you do X amount of damage and he does his stuff. Now the question starts to become, do I actually want to swap over to whatchamacallit? The coral, not coral rings, fire rings later or not. I think that might be an optional fight that we can do that with. But that would cost 200,000 gold. We could just use that 200,000 gold to beat the final boss. Ouch. Listen here, you prick. You better not kill me. I'm gonna have to go in and heal after that. Got a slap! An S slap. I am hoping I get in here into our menu before this other one decides to fight us. Otherwise, we're going to have to change up our loadout and be all kinds of sassy about it. We got through. Okay, time for the next fight. It's just 3 wizards. What are we afraid of? It's 3 old men. Why would you ever be afraid of an old man with some canaries on his shoulder? Can't imagine why. Just stare at the camera. You guys can't see the camera. Mainly because I don't do face cam. Kind of glad with the advent of Gen AI that I don't do a face cam. I might do PNG tuber at some point. Just rotate it through. But as far as the rest of the stuff, nah. Having your face cloned by freaking Gemini or whatever is totally not on my bingo cards of things I want done. Giving a company all my biometric data is also another thing I don't want done. They don't need this sexy face. No. I do not have a pretty face. Unless you count pretty ugly. Another PS1 game that I kind of want to cover, by the way, is Gran Turismo 1. I never got super far in that because I'm bad at it, but I did end up with like almost all the cars, funnily enough. It's just I didn't end up with all the licenses, so I couldn't race all the tracks. As far as beating Gran Turismo 1, I consider that to be whenever you've gotten all the licenses. Because the rest of it is just the victory lap in the races is literally the victory lap of the game. For me. The real challenging part is the license trials. Just because of how they work. It's just, meh. Because you can't just get a better car for it. You have to use the cars that they want you to use. Which is all kinds of rough. Let's use this really crappy Honda Civic. Do your brake tests. Although I think that's one of the lower level ones. If I remember correctly. Rhythm dress. I think that is also a dancer item. Remember the French guy who won the GT1 tournament and got the Subaru car IRL? I would love to do something like that, but I do not have such skills as these. Okay, so... Oh, no, I don't want to fight that! No! Shit. Well, we're going to have to do this way. S-shot that way. I'm going to try and get a float out ASAP. I did not mean to go and fight this guy. I'm not going to use spells. The only spells I'm going to use are to keep us off the ground. The Onodin is not who we summon. This catastrophe. That said, I do have... Oh, I do not have a lot of mana. Let's go ahead and flare you. This guy only has about 20k life, so... Item, let's go ahead and do an ether on you. Do not resist. Let the sleep wash over. No, don't tell me that one. No. Do not tell me to sleep. I will take the offer. But I am determined to beat this today, because this is like, it's Friday. This is the perfect time to beat this game. Because then we'll have Baldur's Gate 2 days in a row, and then next week we'll start fresh by beating Act 5 of Diablo 2 with fire. And then we can go and do our magic run of that. And then we can do, finally, the one that a lot of people probably want us to do, which is the godforsaken weapon warlock, which is, generally speaking, going to be the strongest, if you have all the stuff for it. Items. Tent time. Actually, we need to see... I think it should just spawn up here, should it not? I still have no idea what Ash does. We got 2 of them. Yeah, it's the other dancer item. Okay, so tent up. But yeah, if I let the sleep wash over me, like I said, you're going to hear me snoring on stream. Ugh. Yeah, if I keep shifting how I'm sitting, at least things will go a little bit better. Item... yeah, I think we're going to need 2 tents. Otherwise, she's not going to be high enough on mana. Mana. Let's see. Next one is... oh, it's the frog bitch. The frogs! The frogs! This one might be one that we actually want to switch over to ribbons for. This doesn't seem like a terrible idea. And we'll just do ethers. Ether ore! We can buy more of them later. There we go. That way we preserve our tents for after the fight. So we'll walk over there, run around to the left past the main yada yada yadas, and get the treasure chest that's hiding in there. I've been locked up down here, and for saving me, you have my eternal thanks, and smack! You gave us a kiss. I wonder who you're gonna be. Okay, run around to the left past the main castle door and down the other stairs, okay. Meanwhile, in Frosthaven, the party have just mixed a potion simply called Unhealthy Potion, which causes bleeding and poison to the drinker. Sounds good to me. You end up selling it 1 month later because the insurance and gas were too pricey. I mean, that's true if you're for pretty much any of the GT cars that you'd end up getting. And really, if you win a car or anything like that, at least in the US, I can't speak for other countries. If you win a car or anything like that on like Price is Right or Wheel of Fortune or anything like that, 99.9% of the time, you're better off just selling it because you're going to have to pay taxes on that. And unless you have the several grand just sitting around for that, it's just not gonna work. Do I do a medio? You know what? Sure. That should take out both the death claws, I think. Bonk. Yeah, I think before we go and fight the Halcyonos, lady that just kissed us, I believe, I think it's going to be best for us to just go into the neutral classes. As far as what, yeah, we don't get anything for those. So job-wise, you're done with Time Mage. Actually, they're both done with Time Mage. So the question becomes, do I put you as a blue mage? Do I put you as a red mage? Red mage is not going to get anything great. Could do a mime. In fact, mime might not be the bad choice here. You lose item. Of course, you can't equip ribbon as the mime. You know what? Let's go bard on you. Get that finished off. We will go with white magic and sing. And you get winged shoes. And you switch over to wrong person. There we go. You're level 6 on all of them. You're already done with these two. Who do we go? Actually, could go all samurai. Get her some blade grasp as well. Hunter isn't going to do much for us. A fun thing you can do if you want to look up strategies for late game Final Fantasy V and just see how dumb AI is, look up how to use Guild Toss on the final boss, and it'll tell you to use the Hunter ability to do it 4 times. Doesn't work that way. We could do Sorcerer. Because she could be... Well, we don't really have anything we can do with her. I guess we could do Ninja. Have her have Throw and Black. Just for, like, this little bit here. And then just work our way to get dual wield so we can do all kinds of weird stuff at the final one. Slowly building up our gold, too. That is intentional. There's Man-Eater. I don't remember what Man-Eater does either, but we can equip it. Okay, and then we go back upstairs and go into the throne room. As you approach the upper left door, it's time to fight another boss. Okie dokie. Black costume. Pink shoes. Who gets Man-Eater? Someone tell me what Man-Eater do. She's a Man-Eater. Where are you hiding? We'll find you. It's only Dancer. Okay, so that is just all Dancer gear. I just realized what that's hinting at, by the way. It's hinting that you should use freaking Dancer for the upcoming fight because ribbons. Okay, we're staying on this until we get up to the top left door. I just realized why Ferris is doing so little damage. They're in the back row. Okay. I think we'll be fine. And this is the only boss that we're going to have to be... I guess we could do Mime. Okay, so now we need to swap. So, job. Basic. Yeah, we have to do this because otherwise we can't equip the ribbons. You are going to have S-shot, and we could do sword. Although you only have up to level 4 swords, so you can't do holy with it. We could do HP plus 30, I guess. Genji helmet. Do we go full dancer on you? There's our full dancer gear. I should check what red shoes and stuff like that does. Okay. Red shoes. Final Fantasy 5. Doubles chances of using sword dance or dance. It grants immunity to confuse. It can be found in yada yada. And prism dress. That's not what we wanted. It should be Final Fantasy 5. Armor, yeah, there it is. Prism dress is... probability of flirt. And nothing else. Okay, so it's absolute garbage. So I think we go Kaiser Knuckles. Actually, no, we go speed. Going the distance. Going for speed. In our time of need. Okay, you don't get quite as much flexibility. We're gonna go with time and white. Oh, I don't have ninja. Doit. I'm a dumbass. So what shield should we throw on? I think that's going to be possibly the crystal shield. Yeah, we want you to have high evade. You not having evade, you're just a DPS. You have good block. So we're going to go ribbon, crystal mail, and not wall ring. Ooh, actually. Ooh, that is actually the better plan. Because I know that she uses magic. So she can't turn us into the frog. And it's going to just bounce the shit back. Okay, you come in and do bear. Sorry for sitting here in the menus. Oh, come on. Drive. Thank you. It was thinking about it. That'd be the way to end this run. Just have the drive fail in the middle of it. Okay, so you get black. And black and blue. We can play Oob. No. I think we go black and summon. And you go... Actually surprised the blood sword is higher magic power than the enchanter. We might have to actually switch over to that. Magus rod though. Yeah, Blood Sword is 71. And is hands down the strongest one. What? Okay. Sure, we'll do Blood Sword. Always the weirdest ones. Okay, so... Ribbon. Black robe. And we should actually have you on a black robe as well because you're magic focused. So, ribbon, black robe, wall ring. Now change you over. Only one we're never going to see how much ability points they give because I don't feel like dealing with being a frog. Let's go. Where is it? There's S shot. Do HP plus 30 as well. Because you're set up for it too. Masamune. We don't want the Excalibur. Don't want Assassin. Actually, I think Fire Butte might be the way to go. Because you're kind of like the B-list version of what's-his-face. Why can't you equip... You can equip a shield with it. Which means... Ice or fire. Both are a song. We'll go with flame. If I could dual wield on them, I could do Magus Rod and Fire Rod to see if that actually double stacks. Don't know if it's gonna. You can run, but you can't hide. Yar. Hi, how you doing? You just got my patented kiss of death. Ooh. Mwah. All of a sudden, you're a moth. King of Dimension Castle, your lord, Harakalsan, Karl-Nasan. Ooh. I'm never going to be able to pronounce that name. I don't know if the frog thing is going to actually be a problem for us or not. Because it might just go through our defenses. Of course, they only have 33,000. Let's go... do bold 3. Look at that lovely damage. Meteor! Suppose I could have done haste, but I would have had to bounce it off of something to get it on us. Is she actually gonna do anything? Oh yeah, we can't actually even proc the fire thing. She did not get to do a single thing. Hype this up for nothing. Because we didn't get frogged. Yes, and nothing. Oh. Okay. We didn't even heal up before that. Okay, let's switch back to something useful. You. Do I bother staying on? I do kind of want to. You know what? No, we're gonna go back. Because you can take advantage of holy. And everybody else needs to be doing something. So, S shot. This guy does Giga Flare, which is going to bypass everything. Tidal Wave blocks everything. So we're going to do... Do I go Ribbon again? I mean, Ribbon is good. I will do Winged Shoes. So now you just have all the holy damage. You should be on, I believe... Could go Ninja. I think Samurai is the better choice, although we could also just be straight magic. We're going to be doing some grinding towards the end of this area, by the way. I'm just not sure what all we want to be using at the moment. I think we will just stick on magic. You have the highest magic stat. But you can equip the stuff as well, I think. That's 60. Dancing Dirk. Hair ornament, black robe. Winged shoes. That seems fine. And then you get to go ahead and swap over to Ninja, because we actually wouldn't mind you having dual things so you could boost your magic further. Hey, Zaldar, how's it going? And yeah, it is Friday. Why is it Friday? We are going to go with Summon on you. Black hood, black costume. And do we go winged shoes on you, or do we go it on... I think we'll do protect ring on you. That or Kaiser Knuckles. I think protect ring might be it. Doing well, just finishing last minute prep for your work trip next week. Going on a journey. Hopefully the work trip goes well. What were we working on? We were working on Samurai on you. A Genji helmet. Black costume. And speed! Because we're going to need all the speed we can get to do as much damage as we can as quick as possible. Because this next guy has 50,000 life. I don't know if we can actually beat them. We're going to Fairbanks. Ooh. Welcome to Alaska. I think this... Oh. Gets us to the save point. Nope. I just need to go down here. That's not it. Which one am I looking for? Is it this? This. I need to run away from everything. Although we can just tent up and all that fun stuff. As shot. If we get another winged boots, I'll be very happy. Thank you for attacking the back one with every single attack you had. Sing the love song. You can see why I thought we were missing a song. Oh, you can't equip the thing that we want. I'm gonna do Odin, see if he actually does anything for us. He does Venge Sword. Sweet. And they all died. Yeah, getting all this XP is gonna be important. Because we need to get 99. No, this next enemy is level 97. We need gold for Gil Toss. There's a cheese way to destroy multi-target fights, but I don't know if we have much chance of destroying other fights. So I want to use Tent twice here, so I'm going to go ahead and blip out of that. Actually, no, we should only need to use it once. Top ourselves off here. Okay. We go this way. Up them their stairs. Seriously? I hate you, game. I really hate you, game. So apparently that door is one way only. Which sucks about every different type of nugget. Okay. We already got that one. I'm gonna just be running from everything. If it lets me. Come on, just let me run. Just let me run. It's not good. Why? Why do you not let me run, you sons of ass? I just want to get away. Fine. We will do this the pain in the butt way. Slightly tempted to do Gil Toss, but I want to save my Gil for other things. I think his S shot should be enough to take care of at least the front two guys. Yeah. Tango away! Saving mana. Getting 97 stabs in a row. This should be a good attack against those guys. We have throw on Krill. I could put throw on Ferris. In fact, that's probably not a bad idea and just use magic shurikens on this guy. I should max somebody's holy sword out, yes. But that's not going to be right now. We have a boss we must face. That's going to be a pain in the ass. I think we stay on S shot. That's as far as you go. Beyond is where the power of the void is contained. You shall not enter. This is a bell end of a fight. Okay, so as far as what we want to be summoning, I think just really kind of depends on what this guy decides to do as to how big of a complete and utter dick he's gonna be. Throw. Where's my magic shuriken? There's regular shuriken. Yeah, sorting, not very well sorted. There's Mage Slasher. Where's my magic shurikens? There they are. Go. Tidal wave. I don't know if we're going to get enough damage out fast enough. I'm going to probably use Reyna for cure. Oh, no, we got it. We got it. I didn't realize we did 50k that fast. That was a little bit faster than I anticipated. I remember that guy being awful. Okay, so we got that done. Okay, next fight. You get to go back to being a samurai. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to have you be a samurai right now. I want to get this a little bit further along so we can use Holy Sword, which I think only requires... Where are you? I don't think it actually requires getting max on it. If I am remembering correctly, there it is. Can this actually function? There we go. Good job. So, the levels in it. Oh, nope. Actually, we do have to get up to 7 with it. Meh. Meh. Because we won't be able to use Holy until we get up that far, and it is literally 507 points away from us being done with that. Oh, you can't use Excalibur? Well, that's bullshit. We'll go black costume and winged shoes. We might as well. Magic power, very weak on them, but if you can get them maxed out and have a high magic stat, they can be kind of fun. Okay, abilities. Don't need any of that. I think everyone's good to just go into the next fight. Reyna... I'm not sure what else we want to be learning on her, because I don't care about her dual wielding. The extra block on the samurai would be nice, but then we'd have everybody in melee mode. And we don't actually have anybody with steel right now. It puts you on thief. Yeah, she already has access to pretty much everything she wants. You know what? I'll make her the thief for this one big fight. Although, yeah, we're not going to keep her on that right now. We're going to do it whenever we get near the portal. So she should be able to actually finish Bard. Get not drink a Vite. Hair ornament, black, and wing. And I don't think the Gilgamesh fight is going to be awful. Can I do the quick save, please? Thank you. There we go. That way I don't have to walk all the way back down. Next place is when things start getting funky, because we've got our crystal level. Okay, we want to go down and right for a Magic Shuriken. There's Gilgy. Hey, Gilbert, how you doing? Probably gonna have, encounters. That's why I kept her on that. We want to steal from him because he's got the Genji shield. And holy magic! I don't think he's gonna actually be a threat, though. Ouch. It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Don't want to burn those magic shurikens. Let's just go ahead and fight. Oh, and we get the instant death. Okie dokie. Thanks, game. Oh, God. Yes, please. Okay, so this one's not bad for grinding it up. It's instant death a dragon in your square. Okay, so she got that done. A little bit faster than anticipated. Let's do Geomancer next then. And then we'll switch over to the right one after this. Yeah, that was way more ability points than I remember. Are we ever going to get Sword Grasp? Probably not. Are you kidding me, game? Why? Why? Why did you do that? Let's go ahead and get Phoenix down on you. That's why you did that, because it's a pain in the ass. Okay, let's do... Oh, no. Come on. Don't double press the buttons on me there, game. White magic, cure 3. We'll go here. Quick save. Now we deal with the other one. Question is Behemoth King going to continue to be a big threat? Yeah, he's going to critical. Oh, he blocked. Sweet. Fuck off. It's going to be this guy every single fight, I think. That was a good opener. If we can get Krill to just insta-death him, I'll be very happy. I think he's countering, not actually attacking. Yeah, he's countering with that. Okay, so white, cure 3. King better not. Exactly. Summon Odin. If you need an answer to a big bad, just Odin up. That was less impressive. It's still 20 ability points. We're starting to get into the realm of these enemies actually give us points. Okay, so you need to be on the thief. So we can actually equip everything we need. Go with white magic as support. Thief knife. Black hood. Black costume. Thieves gloves. That means you, for once, get actually to equip the haste. Not wall ring. Wing shoes. Because we want the Genji shield. Hello, Gil. How you doing, Gil? Look, a ghost! Wow, that actually hurts. Hey, we got it. Item. Potion yourself. Hopefully you don't die. Reyna will be able to get off a white magic cure on you. Let's see. Bards? You're Bards, right? If you are, then say so. I've already hit you multiple times. These ghosts are rough. I can't find the exit to the end zone. Think I'm gonna cry. Where did you come from? Where did you go, Bartside Joe? What's your sign? Hey. Okay, now we can go back. Yay! Let's get out of here. Yeah, you're right. We should... If we make it through, I'm sure we'll meet again. Yay, then I'll be one of you. He wants to be a hero just like us. Never mind. Bye. Thank you for the Genji shield. Okay. So, this is where the mover enemies are. The thing is, we do not have an easy way to restore our stats. I'm gonna put her on Samurai. He's gonna have white magic, I think. Why can you not equip anything good? Oh, because we already have it equipped on somebody else. You... The other option is to put her in magic gear. Just have her be the summoner. Stay away from the summoner! You know what? Let's just do that. That way she can summon more of them. That means that you don't need to be doing anything. Just get protect rings. You get Magus Rod, I believe. Hair ornament, black robe, winged shoes for haste. And actually, I think we go for Wonder Wand for the extra magic. Because it's going to be 199 per battle. And I think we can get ability to have S shot on you, flee. %50 block on that Genji shield. Can you not actually equip You cannot equip Genji armor. Okay, let's do some grinding. Okay. I just want movers. Anything else we flee from. Mainly because everything else here is going to hurt like hell. Okay, so we need to grab Magic Shurikens, because Magic Shurikens are plan B, by the way. And we want to go this way. I don't think there is a save spot here. I could be misremembering, but I don't think there is. Okay, so this is the platform where they can spawn. I am reading that. So we got the elixir. I think it's here that we can get the movers. Okay, so we've quick saved here. Let's go ahead and just step on this and see if it's the next area that we get movers. I'm just misremembering. This place looks the same. We're gonna skip Shinryu, because he's a total bell end at 59,000, and yeah, he's just gonna nuke everybody. Oh, we also have another boss covering a save point. We could just grind here off of Necrophobe. But yeah, that's the optional boss down there. Are there no encounters in here? Yeah, there's no enemies in here. Oh, never mind. There they are. They just decided to take their sweet time giving us an encounter. Crystal Dragon's not bad ability points, but we're just looking for movers. So we'll just go here. I think this is actually the floor that has them. Flee. Mind Flayer. I'm glad that they moved those at the end of the game rather than the beginning, like the first Final Fantasy. In the first Final Fantasy, you kind of like, they were wizards in the first one, and then you had Mind Flayers later, but you had that whole family of just pain in the asses. We'll give it about 10 battle tries to get a mover battle. We would like it because mover battles are really good gold and really good ability points. But, I mean, even if we could get just 3 of them, we'd be set. They say, yeah, they should be called movers. I don't know if we can actually go back down from here. Can we actually get back out of here if we need to? Or do we have to teleport and walk all the way back in? Yeah, we can go backwards. Give it about 10 tries here and then 10 tries on the previous floor. See if there's anything we can mess with. Flee. That was scary. Which floor are the movers on? Final Fantasy 5 movers. Rare enemy only found in there. Wish it kind of showed the map that they were on. Because I don't know if it's this one or the previous one. They're just little dots, by the way, for those of you that are wondering what they look like. They're not that scary looking, but they're that kind of inconspicuous little unit. I just realized I looked up the information on them just now, and there's an easier way to kill them than summoning stuff. Let's see. Level 52. They are undead. And they give us 50,000 gil each and a crap ton of ability points. Too bad it only gives encounter information for that. Okay, so we need Inner Sanctum. Which one is the Inner Sanctum, though, you guys? That's last floor. Thank you for not giving me any actual usable maps. You wee bastards. It's on this very specific floor that we're not going to tell you about. I will find this. Let's go. Is that going to be... That might actually be helpful. It's a video, so maybe they'll actually get out of combat and mess with that. So I can actually see the map. That was into there. They go through that warp point. Go through that warp point. Is it on this one? No, they're going further. Okay, so the information that it was giving me is wrong. Okay. Good job, guide. I chose very poorly on, like, backup guide on this one for just in case. Very, very poorly. It's on the next floor. But it mentions it before Shinryu, which is the guy on this floor. My 20-year-old memory, actually 20 plus years at this point, it's not going to remember all of this. And as far as Necrophobe, okay, so there is a boss over here to the left. That is a boss that is blocking a save point. That is a nope battle. Odin would work well on it, but me. So we will do probably... Actually, we will probably do one fight here against the movers, and then we will go and set up for the boss fight and get ourselves a save point so we can actually do proper grinding. If we ever get another encounter, for the love of God. I swear every now and then it's just like, no, we are not going to fight you. You scare us. Fine. But yeah, this next boss we need AoEs. Come on. Give me the little red dots of doom. Pimple enemies. I mean, I could just summon Odin on these guys and hope for the best. It's not the worst plan ever. have the resources kind of mess around with it if I want to. Just don't want to use up all my resources for this. You know what? We're just gonna fight this guy. Get the save point, we'll be happy.
The light! I'll never give it to you!
Oh, we weren't on AoE, guys. Nope. I need AoE for everybody. Actually, just ability-wise is more than enough. S-Shot is not good for it. Although it's not the worst ever. Summon is what we want on both of you. And you want to be on... You know what? You can do Summon as well. Everybody can just summon everything. That means that you need to be off of winged shoes. And you need to be on them. It's gonna be very expensive for them all to summon stuff, but I don't care at this point. Kinda wish there was a mana recovery equivalent of the Protect Ring, though.
The light, it burns. It burns, it says us.
And yes, we do have 10 cottages, so we should be fine for farming this place if we want to. Hello. Summon. We will go with... You're gonna go Leviathan because it's cheap. Not cheap, but cheaper. Summon... Bahamut. Yeah, he's one of those where you gotta destroy all his little buddies before you can destroy him. And yeah, Leviathan for you as well. With these 4 barriers, my body's invincible. You don't say. Think you can defeat me? I think we're actually pretty close to already destroying your barriers, bud. And Bart's hasn't even had a turn yet. Yeah, we'll do another Leviathan. And now it's time to smash his skull in. Man, he gave his speech like right as his guys were dying anyway.
That is sad.
Fight? The invincible barrier. There's no choice. Now taste my power. I forgot that he's not actually... Oh, hi. Okay, let's go with... I don't know if he's actually going to do anything. Yeah, just Javelin is fine. Okay, Time Magic. Meteor. I don't think we're going to actually get very many hits because we are... Oh, wow. Surprising number of hits. It's Odin up, I guess? He has a crap ton of life. He has 44,000. It's gonna take a bit to bring him down. I probably should have had... We'll do Rain on Odin. Should have had someone with white magic for Asuna purposes and healing, but... Let's do eye drop on you first. Yeah, and this is only a few thousand damage, unfortunately. That sucked. Don't worry, we got Phoenix Downs. And that actually got rid of her blind, at least. Not that's gonna matter, she's a time mage. Potion on you. I will do Golem, actually. It's kind of like the go-to whenever it's physical damage, just Golem up. I drop on you. I should probably S-Sword up, sadly, but I don't know if it would actually even do more damage against Necrophobe. And then we will use I drop. Oh no, it didn't actually get rid of the blind? What? I thought dying got rid of blind. I thought it got rid of all status effects, pro and negative. Son of a bitch. I'm glad I have a ton of Phoenix Downs, because that's getting to be bullshit. We will go with a... We have enough to do a few summons. How much does Ifrit do as you? Probably only about as much as your normal attack. No, it does a decent amount. That's fine. Let's do... None of these are going to be too crazy amounts of damage. We're just going to do a Bahamut. I suppose I could do regen on my guys as well, and that would actually keep them healed up a little bit. There we go. Hello! Hey, Gil, how you doing? We don't have the ability to steal from him right now, but if I remember correctly, it is the Genji... What Genji item does he have? I don't care. We can go full Genji gear. Because you have Genji gloves, Genji armor, Genji helmet, Genji shield. Is it Genji... What is his last Genji thing? Come on, Gilgamesh, take out Necrophobe. Oh, Odin works on both of them? That sucks. Unfortunate. We're saving our magic shurikens, so it is literally just fight. Krill, what? Your grandfather. Your grandfather what? Was a mighty warrior. Groovy. Thank you for the compliment. I'm sure he appreciates it. Varys, find someone to love. And act like a woman. Jesus. It was a non-issue for the... Yeah, Ferris, that is my response as well. It was a non-issue the entirety of this game. Oh, I can only hurt Gil. No, and Reyna. We're going to just do regen on yourself. Stop spoiling the animals and be nice to others. I will always spoil the animals, damn it. And to you, Bartz. Just once more. I want to fight one-on-one, but you're gonna die here. You're going to die, friend. Whole discussion part of this. That's my line, Ra. Goodbye. I don't remember what the last piece of Genji gear he has. Genji here. FF5. We'll go jump straight to it. Armor, helm, shield, and gloves. We already had all 4 of them. So don't matter. Now, let's see. Ability... Actually, no, we just use tense. Past tense. Future tense. Every tense. You love collecting the Genji stuff in Final Fantasy games? I like it in some of them. In some of them, it is kind of useless stuff, though. Like this one, they're good. But in some of them, they're broken. Like Genji gloves in Final Fantasy VI are just busted as hell. But in other ones, it's just like, oh, this is good armor that I'm going to outclass in like an hour. It's a mid-stage upgrade. Woo. But there is just like the bit of lore about them being in every single game that does make it very satisfying to do. Okay, as far as abilities go, you need to have Flee. Which means Genji, black costume, and shoes. And really, we could just have them be on singing duty. Because it says these things are undead. I'm gonna trust the better of two guides. And you'll stay on summon. We can use that as a backup. But yeah, what we want is to get high enough level of Sword Mage that we can have Sword Mage and S-Strike. Yes. Although that's not going to particularly matter for the final fight. The final fight, we're going to be throwing money at them. And I might start just doing Odin against these idiots. Because that's still going to get us JP and I think gold as well. Not JP, ability points and gold. Not as much as I would like, but better than a sharp stick in the eye. We can max out all the spellcasters while doing this. A hair ornament. Yeah, she should be fine for a while. And then we can just cottage up and go in for the final boss. I think we've got the final boss. I just want more gold. We're currently at 100k. I'd like 200k for the final boss. And we can get Guild Toss and all that other fun stuff going with it as well. Don't want that one. Just choosing our fights carefully. That's all we're doing. I only need 2 movers. It would take several of the behemoth fights. I don't know how many of these it would take, but I don't want to try it out with the freaking mind flares. This is where they're supposed to spawn, though. I do like that the save points actually change color in this. Like, this area's got the red, you've got the yellow ones in the temples and stuff. Oh, no, God damn it! Kappa! Muscle memory. Muscle memory will kill you every time. So we had 2 encounters, and then it was the movers. Those were the guys we wanted, by the way. I was just in, like, the half asleep, just waiting for them to spawn what we wanted situation. We're trying. I just need 2 of those. I just need 2 fights with the little red dots. Here's hoping that the RNG is fairly predictable in this. Probably not gonna. We're already getting longer between the encounters. I don't think it's gonna be them. Oh, it is! Defend, sing, requiem. Summon Bahamut. Come on, sing. Requiem again. How many is it going to take? I think it's... should be... Oh, no, God damn it! I need to remember before defending to just take them off of flee. Just even if it's just to have them attack. Okay, so you Requiem. You summon Bahamut. Although I wonder if Odin would work on them. They're undead, so his instant death probably won't. But now we're not on that, at least. There's one down. That means that they are almost dead. We only need 2 of these fights to actually go well, so... I think it might be worth just having everyone on Mega Flare for it. Do I want everything maxed out? If you want to actually max out everything, these are the way to do it. If you have that patience... you can get leveled up really quick getting those. Just run from everything else and not do the dumbass move that I just did. Lightning skill. Woo! It's not going to help us. Okay. Okay, so that's a quick save there. Change you over to... let's do... we just need another person with high magic, so Black Mage, I guess. Summon. Magus Rod. Air Ornament. Black Robe. Haste Ring. Nobody else got mastered. You have one more level to go, so you're not going to do it. Samurai. I mean, we can take the guild toss on anybody for the final fight as well. So it'll probably be S-Blade and guild toss if I had to, like, really sit down and decide what we're going to be doing. Okay, so 251,000. Oh, yeah, they're 50,000 each. I forgot. So we only needed one. We're still going to do two. Because I want to guild toss the boss to death. We might even save up for 3. Oh, no, he's going to counter us. Yep. Defend. Summon. Udananon. Udon noodles, go! Yeah, they're worth way less. Oh, but they give us a double lance at least. And yes, I am quick saving between these. Just in case we run into a situation where we're just kind of like pooped out by stuff. We flee from the 3-pack. We Odin the duo. Just for free ability points. And then we absolutely nuke the little red dots. But yeah, the reason I'm doing these is so we can maybe get something else maxed out. Should I max out everything and go after the optional bosses? Maybe. That's not a today thing. Although I am starting to wake up. The coffee is finally hitting. Okay. Yeah, that just should still be enough to kill off the dots. Come on. Give me dots or give me death. And yes, I'm mostly doing this to kill time until the ads end. Because we have an ad coming in like a minute. And then we can have just like the full next hour with no pre-rolls, no mid-rolls to cover the end of the game. I'm glad I saved this for today rather than trying to do it yesterday, though. Because that would have ended in a 6-hour stream. I'm going to have to drop an ether between the fights for this one. I want to have 120 going into the fight because Bahamut's 33. Technically, I would really want 132. But I figured that was close enough to kind of like cover the gap for the other ones. Yeah, most of the enemies here, I don't know about the Mind Flayers. We're not going to bother with them, but most of them seem like they're going to be pretty good grinding. And yeah, I think Venge Sword will proc if none of the enemies are immune to instant death. I think he does Spear if there is a death immune. Am I wrong? Am I right? I don't know. But yeah, after the ads are done, whether we get them or not, we will move on to doing the final boss. After the ads are done, which is just a few more minutes. Although Twitch is lagging behind on showing them for some reason. It hasn't popped up the little pop-up for it. There it goes. So 3 minutes to find another red. I will drop over and do a tent, though, real quick. Because we need the mana. And yes, the animation is going to eat up a lot of this. We'll probably get maybe 2 more fights in during the ad break. So we have 2 more chances to get the red dots. We need more dots. Wasn't that a World of Warcraft one? The we need more dots one? And then there's, of course, like Leroy Jenkins and all that fun jazz. We just do not have good luck here. Surprised we haven't gotten a pop-up that says, hey, you've mastered something. You've mastered it. We're getting close. Actually, I think 2 more and we'll have Sorcerer mastered. Speaking of which, job. We're going to go to you. Because you have a passive. The Sorcerer doesn't. We might have more than 2 fights, depending on how quick it takes to get into one, because that fight against the behemoths only takes, like, 15, 20 seconds. Yeah, I miss games like this, where the grinding can be cathartic and enjoyable without being like overly intense. There's games I like that are very intense and require a mass amount of concentration, but it's not that it has to be every game. This one does not require a ton of attention. It is literally just select it from the menu and go. Whereas, like if I'm playing Expedition 33 or Legend of Dragoon or a wide array of other games, I actually have to be like locked in during fights, which is a different form of entertainment for me. I think whenever I'm streaming, I do prefer these more laid back kind of games rather than ones where I'm having to just like ignore chat or ignore people to try and get through that. Ads are back. We'll give it one more. We're actually going to do an Odin here. We'll give it one more try. And there is something that is immune to it there. Okay, nice. And we'll give one more fight. I'll go over this way to try and change the RNG a little bit. Maybe we can get the dots. Nope. Hopefully this will be enough. I think it will be. Maybe we'll get one more on the way up. Actually, we'll probably get 2 more fights on the way up anyway. But before we go up there, we're going to have to change to what we're going to be doing before the final boss. Okay, so time to use our first cottage of the game. We haven't used one before. I'm pretty sure it's a full recovery, though. We really haven't used a cottage before. Yeah, it's a full recovery. Okay, we'll go up there with these glasses and hopefully get a little bit out of it. I'm really hoping to get Krill up, but... Nope. Okay. I don't think we... Do we get yeeted right into combat from this one? I think we do, actually. Yeah, this area we don't have any grinding we can do. So we're not going to be extremely high power. Oh, darn. Do I need status protections at it? Yeah, we do need status protection. So you are going to be S-shot and coin toss. Ribbon. Black costume. Think Kaiser Knuckle, because you actually we'll take it off of probably you. So winged shoes there. That's our best one for you. You need ribbon as well, so we're gonna go like this. We want white magic and summon. You want to have as much magic power as possible for the white magic aspect. I think that might actually be Enchanter. I will double check. Oh, you can't equip Genji Shield, can you? Or does somebody already have it? You already have it. So let's just take that off. Main reason I want it on her is for maximum block. Everybody else is going to be able to survive a little bit better. Let's go with black robe on you. You're going to go with... I think Protect Ring. I would like to get a little bit more magic, but I don't think it's necessary at the moment. As far as weapons go, I don't think there is a better weapon for magic. Oh yeah, there is. Blood Sword. Wait, Enchanter... Oh, Enchanter's battle power. Dwee, dwee, dwee. I'm a moron. We're looking for the fourth one down. Having a higher stat. I don't think there are any. Double check everything. Yeah, nothing is better on that, so Blood Sword it is. Krill. I think you're the one we were thinking of just going straight mime for, but we're just going to go status guards. And you're going to be black and summon. And you end up with the big wand. Oh yeah, we'll definitely be done today. This is the final fight. It's not even like close. We will be done before 4 hours as well. So Crystal Shield, our second best block. Black robe, winged shoes. Yeah, you're the least damaging, but you're the support character for healing. You are high damage magic. You are throwing gold, and you are probably going to be throwing gold as well. The reason we don't go mime is mimes can't equip ribbons. And Gill Toss. As far as backup hits... Could go chicken knife. We have ran enough. Just double checking if there's anything else that we care about. Nope, I guess Enchanter is it. I don't think Genji armor is better, is it? Oh, we didn't get Genji armor. That's the piece of Genji that we're missing. And again, sorry if you can hear a train in the background. Slightly doxing myself there, I guess. Okay. Time for the final fight. And then we'll be doing Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. Sorry, not 1 and 2. We'll be doing Baldur's Gate 2 over the weekend. Then we'll be back to Diablo 2 on Wednesday. Do a couple weeks of that, and then we'll be on to Shadow Hearts. And still Baldur's Gate 2. I think everybody's equipped how we want them to be. Let me just double check. We have black and white with summon. We have S-shot and toss. We're all hasted except for one. I don't think we need float. Hello, X-Death. Where were you? We were doing side quests. Wahahaha! I finally got it to the greatest power known to man. The power to control the universe. The power to control the void. I am a tree. Hear me bark. Death to all who dare stand in our way. For starters, I'm sure you'll enjoy watching your friends being sucked into the void. Yup. Yes, it is, Aldar. He's a tree that controls black holes. That's his entire shtick. That is his life. Those are his choices. He is a moron. I'm gonna end the world. Oh, there goes Sid. What's the point in saving the world if everybody's dead? Although whenever they end up here, they are frozen, not dead, as we saw in the Mirage Village, I think. Cease and desist. Now you worms will vanish into the void! Death by shrubbery. So he sent us into the end zone while we are in the end zone. Does this make this like ultra end zone? Get up. So pretty. Bing. Papa. Papa. It's the beyond part of Bed Bath & Beyond. Exactly. Good God. It's where you find the coffee mugs. No. It's where you find IKEA. It was IKEA all along. Bed Bath & IKEA Beyond. And Pier whatever it is. Pier 10? Pier what? The place I have never actually shopped at, but used to be really popular. Pier 9? Pier 6, 7? Okay, I'm sorry. Don't leave! Don't leave! Bart's, Reyna, Ferris, Krill, you beat him while we hold back the power of the void. What will save the world now isn't darkness, but you warriors of light. Now go! 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 Walls! To victory and beyond. Pier 1 imports, where only rich people actually buy anything. It's like the Whole Foods of furniture. Except Whole Foods actually has good stuff. Why is the power of the void disappearing? Take this. Boom.
Father, Papa.
Yeah, it is. Whole Foods, it's like, well, Central Market's a little bit cheaper than Whole Foods, but yeah. Whole Foods at least has good stuff, even though it is overpriced. This is it. Gotta get X-Death now, or we never will. Warriors of Light, go! Okay, we're gonna quick save. Hello, X-Death, here we come to murder your nose, despite your face. And we will go standard defensive shit. Don't you like this guy? Phoenix Flame. Let's go Black Magic. We were gonna do, probably we'll try Bolt 3 first. I think Flare's gonna be stronger, but whenever you're afraid of Flare, you're afraid of Ric Flair. Yep, this is kind of like how the end of Final Fantasy VI goes as well. Where you do 80 million attacks in one little go. Yeah, so that was, what, 3,000 something damage? Or was it 4,000? It might have been 4,000. Versus... it's about the same for both of them, so we can go Bolt. It's cheaper. He only has 49,000 life on this one, so... X-Death was engulfed. See, that was an easy final fight by the Void. Easy peasy. Obviously, that's the end. I had the Void's power. He doesn't have a second form. He's a final boss. They never have second forms. What's this power? Besides just like weird kind of phallic tree guy. I mean, it's kind of hard to make a stick not, yeah. I am Neo X-Death. Your memories, your beings, all dimensions I erase. Then I'll erase myself. Why, forever? Why are you erasing yourself? You went through all this just to end yourself, X-Death? Is this what you're doing? Oh, look, it's Kefka. It's Sage 2 Kefka. He's got a look about him. Toss. Summon. Bahamut. It's only 3,000 damage from that. That kind of sucks a little bit. We are going to do Bolt. Actually, go to summons on you as well. Oh, you are almost out of mana. Is it? Oh, we forgot to put a... oh, yeah, we have Ribbon on you. That's why. We'll have to use elixirs. Oh, no. Okay, so you get to use an elixir this turn. We might have to resummon Golem up. Oh yeah, we have free counters. I forgot. Okay, more Bahamut. This is pretty much just what we're going to be doing for the rest of this fight. Maybe drop out a revival, but... But that's about all we've got. Oh, back wave. Thank you for blocking that. That's why we have the 50% block on her as well. Ultra Gust. That might actually hurt. Yeah, that actually hurt. The spell doesn't work on that. We're going to do an elixir on you. White. Cure 3 on everybody. The universe is in peril. He is still a tough boss. But I think we need to be a little bit less concerned about him at the moment. Let's go ahead and keep Bahamutting. I don't know how much life he has total across all his parts, but it's probably a few 100,000. We will go ahead and drop out another Cure 3 just so we don't insta-die to his ultimate attacks. Although he could still do, like... I don't think he has a Mega Flare. If he does, it's going to suck a little bit. I think that might... Oh, there's Flare. Flare is just instant death for one character. We have to follow it up with a Phoenix. Oh, nope. Did we get him? We killed one of them. So here comes Phoenix on you. We just keep gold tossing. I suppose we could use S-Strike now that we've gotten it down to just one guy. Nope, we got it. Sweet. Cheese strategy, go! Throw money at it, pay to win victories. We finished Final Fantasy V with pay to win. I don't even know how much gold we ended up with. There's no way to tell. We saved the world! Stage 3? Ultra Neo X Death. That wouldn't fit there. Look, it's Kefka. I can't do a Kefka laugh on command. Next turn-based RPG. Poll is up on Discord as well as on Let's Play Everything over on the YouTube side. In the beginning, there was the void. When the four essences filled the void, the crystals formed, and the world was born. Hope gave fertility to the earth. Bravery wakened fire. Nurturance turned water into life. Curiosity set wisdom on the winds. If the void returns to engulf the world, should mankind hold the four essences, light will be born anew. The four essences shall rise from the void and weave the light once again. Yay! Victory has been achieved. But yeah, polls are up on both locations. Vote for them. If Twitch ever gives me the ability to do persistent polls, I will gladly do that too. But they don't. They only let me do it in chat, and there is a duration limit on it. You can vote on both. It is Lufia, MS Saga, Shadow Hearts, and Wild Arms. We'll be doing Diablo for the next couple weeks if you are curious. But yeah, 1 vote per platform. I should probably put one up on Patreon as well, but Patreon's more for just like reviews and stuff. And D&D stuff. Even though we beat X-Death, I'm not progressing this, otherwise we wouldn't have missed that first line. Is it because there are no more crystals? The world will be engulfed in the void. Oh, look. I'm glad we switched to bear class before that. Hope bless the earth. Dar. Pirate song. Courage light the fire. Arr. Wild Arms I haven't beaten either, so I kind of want to play it. Lufia I have, but kindness, revive the water. But yeah, the other 3 I have not beaten, so I kind of want to play through them. Wild Arms is a great series, though. Quest, ride the winds of knowledge.
Yay. Return the power of the crystals to the world.
Bong, 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 bong. It's going to where the tablets were, which I find extremely interesting. I think the only Wild Arms you played was Wild Arms 3 on the PS2, but you don't remember much about it. Wild Arms is especially interesting. If I remember correctly, it is the one whose demo is actually able to be turned into the full game and beaten that way. There's speedrun categories for it, but I might be thinking of a different game. It's Western JRPG. Other kind of esoteric JRPGs that I have on the short list are things like Robotrek and, of course, MS Saga is another esoteric one. But also things like Xenosaga. I consider that esoteric because sci-fi. The world is reviving! That said, Shadow Hearts is esoteric because it's modern-ish. Ish. Very ish. The crystals, too. There must have been some power left in those crystals. Kiddos. I'm so glad. Thanks to Reyna and Ferris and Krill protecting the crystals. Bartz and you two. Yay! Krill's still dancing on magic there. He loved Xenosaga, but it was so slow at times with the cutscenes. There were a number of JRPGs during that era that were really big on that because we had just gotten like really fancy graphics with PS2. Xenogears is another one that I have that as the predecessor to it. Haven't beaten it.
Papa, father, papa, Kelger and Zezza. Hi, how you doing?
The world needs you. It's too soon for you to come where we are.
In the void of the dead.
Okay, let's head back to our world. Bye. Bye, ghost people that totally just made this possible. Took 5 of you. It only took 4 of me. What? You turned into a dragon? Well, you turned into the Phoenix Dragon. And victory was ours. It's gonna take a second. It's PS1 loading screens. Grandpa! Grandpa! Got a letter. Ooh, we got a letter. How are you? It's me, Krill. Looks like you helped us. We got the classic Final Fantasy V music going on here. Seems like the battle was one big dream. I caught all the phlegm at that moment. Man, memories of this music. I've traveled around a lot since then, and it looks like things are peaceful like before. Yay! And the Moogles are back! The Chancellor has been making a big fuss. Not the Chancellor. Never the Chancellor. Ferris seems worried about the pirate crew. As always. Val has no heir to the throne. Because Krill is a frickin' child. Me a queen? Not he. I wish. You are a child. Gosh darn it. Bartz went back to his hometown where he had no one to hang on to. Said he wanted to be with his parents for a while before his parents are dead. His parents are fucking dead. That's morbid. All the eggs. Boko and Coco just had a baby. It's real cute. You'll have to come see it. It's got all 3 of them. That's more than one. That is more than one. One year later. Raina and Ferris are busy with the castle and Bart's yada yada yada. Looks like I'm all alone. That's why I... If anyone should ask about me... No, I'm sure they'll come. They said they wanted to meet me. Aww. It's so cute. Don't ya know? We'll have the nostalgic, like, scenes for everybody else. Trying to think what else it's going to show us, because a lot of these are going to be Galuf scenes. Bart's. And then Raina. Yay. Slowly just making our way through these. That's gonna be Ferris being sad about these are a lot of sad scenes. My gosh. Goodness gracious. Good gravy, Marie. Getting that all the ending stuff. Do you think we should have done some of the optional bosses? Possibly. And here's Krill. Speaking of slow down with cutscenes, this is where we are. Yay, go Krill. I don't know. I still actually, as far as outros go that do these kind of nostalgic nods back to the rest of the game, I still think Final Fantasy VI did it best of this era. Mainly because it still had those kind of things going on, but it didn't linger too much on one person. It just showed off the key events. This one feels like it is hitting the key events, but it takes a while on each of them, if that makes sense. She's all by herself. Naw. If Grandpa hadn't saved me then, I would have been done for. Crystals are restored and all's peaceful, but somehow I'm sad. Are you really, Krill? Someday, I'm sure. Since Grandpa died, I've been all alone. It's all right, you're a tree too. You're always a tree. And then he just like beats the lightning to get after X-Death there and just totally like loses his body. And he died. We lost Grandpa. Aw. All the sad moments. Give me some happy moments. Bye for now, Grandpa. You're not alone. We were just hiding in the tree, watching you suffer with your like mental trauma. Enjoy. You all came, yay. Yeah, we just had to hide in the tree to torment you. That is the entire point of this, is it not? Torment a small child? Thank you all. I do find it kind of weird. She is a kid. There is no way she is not a kid. Her head is like bigger than ours even, I think. Like proportionally, so she just looks younger as well. Although, it's only like 8 pixel bigger, I guess. But in 16-bit era, that's important. Oh, God. He is laughing. Okay. The sparkles return to the crystals. We've actually achieved our goals. Just like my old man protected it. Mm-hmm. Do you hear something? I hear your granddad. Yarr. Somewhere between redneck, pirate, and Scottish. Just the rippling of the water. Yay! Just the crackling of fire. Just the earth sighing. If the earth is sighing, that's called an earthquake. Thank you very much. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I hear something. Breeze between your knees, because you forgot to zip. Aye, I hear it too. It's something warm. Aw. I know I can't control how fast it's going through these. I have not had control since we beat X-Death. Let's go! Time to break the crystal so we can go on another adventure together. Yay! I am actually surprised how many people are streaming this right now. Jeez. 5 people. I don't know any of them, sadly. Otherwise, I would, you know what? We finished the game. I'm gonna let you guys off into the wild instead. So hopefully everyone enjoyed this. This is Final Fantasy V, and I think this ending here is exclusive to the PlayStation version, if I remember correctly, because I don't think Final Fantasy, it might have. On the SNES, I don't think it had the extra chip, did it? Someone correct me on that one. But I don't even know if this is the actual map. Yeah, overall, really enjoyed it. Enjoyed going through it again. It was nice to return to it after 20 some odd years. A lot of things were very familiar. Some things were not. I don't remember as much about the end of this game as I thought I would have. But besides just a weird-ass guide that we use as backup that kind of missed a few things, I think we did pretty good at getting 99% of the game kind of squared away. Hey, Chocobos! You're missing somebody. They're probably flying on a dragon right off camera, but there they are. Hi! Called it! But yeah, I don't think this had Mode 7 on NES, did it? I think 6 was the first one. But I could be misremembering. This almost feels like the intro to Final Fantasy Tactics with the Chocobos running through the river. It might have had a Mode 7, but they didn't use it very often if it did. And I think we will get credits for the Final Fantasy, the PlayStation re-release. There is also the ability to, if I remember correctly, this one has it. I know 6 does, where you can save and see like how many enemies like you had beaten, which ones you had already seen, stuff like that by looking at it on the video card, not the video card, the memory card, kind of just messing around with stuff like that. I think is kind of cool. Special thanks to yada yada yadas, and a bunch of people probably worked on the remaster of this. I do want to try the pixel remaster as well at some point. I just don't know when we're going to be getting to that point where I'll be having to go back to do the pixel remasters, because we still have, as far as the Final Fantasies we have yet to revisit, that's 2, 3, 4, 7, and then 12 and onward. So there's still quite a few of them left to go through. We've gone through 1, 5, 6, 1, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, and Tactics. Probably not going to do Tactics 2. If I do... Sorry, Tactics Advance. If I do, it's going to be through my suffering and through a poll only. I might start including it on there just in case. Because Tactics Advance, I just don't like the law system in that one. As far as this one, I love the class system in this. This is early stages of... Oh, and you. I put that on my little end credits as well. And I think we do get a the end screen as well. Just got to use the laws to your advantage. Of course, she was beating up the... Oh, hey! Level 40 bear. God, and it's going to show all of the abilities we got. This is gonna take a minute. Did a little bit of grinding, not a ton. We didn't get 100% on any of the classes. That's probably an achievement in one of those like modern achievement trackers. Do I have to press the button to advance? Or is it just giving enough time that it would scroll through everything if you had gotten everything? Probably just giving enough time that it'd scroll through. That is the wrong person for Ferris to be fighting. That should have been Bart. Another level 40 bear. We were all in on bear. And the only one that didn't have high magic was Bart's. Everybody else had all of their stats at the highest possible. So, highest possible for the level, not highest possible total. Highest possible is level 99, max every stat, yada, 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 that kind of stuff. Don't think I'm ever going to go for that achievement on this game. I like the game. It's fun to play. But I don't want to sit there grinding little red dots for a year and a half to get all the skills. Or actually, we wouldn't even be able to do it that way, because those don't give XP. They only give ability points. So we would actually have to do something like the stone statues. I could probably look up the best one to get XP from. That's one I didn't look at because, generally speaking, outside of getting nuked by Flare, there weren't that many threats that dealt 2,000 damage in a turn. So it's just like Flare, Mega Flare. I think there is another like Giga Flare or some crap like that. That what's his face could have done. The boss that I was kind of dreading in the middle of that area. He came down and was the stair block between the castle and the crystal place. I already forgot his name. Oh, we get to fight X-Death there. Nice. And you'd still be prone to things like instant death and stuff like that. Yeah, see, he doesn't have as much MP. But that's because we didn't invest in Summonar. Because if you max out Summoner, it maxes out your magic stat at the end, by the way. And I forget how much it does for your MP and stuff like that. I forget which class. No, it would be the monk that gives you the most HP. So yeah, we got as high as we could on a lot of stuff. Now, if it gives me Galuf stats whenever he died, I'm going to be sad. I don't remember it doing that, but that would be a dick move game. And yes, we are sitting through all the credits. We do on the other games as well. Unless I actually have like a hard cutoff or anything like that. And we squared it away like right at 4 hours. That's actually perfect. Oh, playing with that The End logo. The End! Victory has been achieved. How many times did we wipe, by the way? If someone wants to go through the streams and tell me that. It'd be awesome. That is a bit of an ask, because this took us 11 sessions at 2 to 4 hours per session. Oh, Square presents. And this is back to the intro. I think. No? It's the Moogles. This does not look like the intro. Final Fantasy V. When the four essences filled the void, the crystals formed and the world was born. There's the Nova from the castle. There's the PS1 level graphics on that guy. Hope gave fertility to the end. To the earth, sorry. White text on light background. Bravery awakened fire. Hydra, no! That does not look like Ferris, but that is Ferris. Nurturance turned water into life. That's Reyna. Curiosity set wisdom on the winds. And that is Bart's. They don't look anything like their in-game sprites. Except for maybe... Yeah, none of them really do. No Bahamut. That's X-Death. Without any, like, body inside of the armor. The void returns. Should mankind hold the four essences, light will be born anew. I don't know why that red sword just makes me think of being the blood sword rather than Excalibur. The four essences shall rise from the void and weave the light once again. Copyright 1992 to 1999. Square. Squeenix. And that is the end of Final Fantasy V. Hopefully everyone enjoyed it. Hopefully it was as fun for you guys as it was for me. Looking forward to the next game we'll be covering. We'll be doing some Diablo 2. Starting Wednesday. And yeah, after that, it'll be whatever wins the polls. I will be looking at the polls on both Discord and on YouTube. So do remember, you can vote twice if you're in both places. And until then, keep gaming, have fun, and peace out. This has been Alzorath. Bye.